Okay, my mic is on. We're back at it. Hello, hello. You see the thumbnail, you see the title of this video, you know what we're doing a reading on today. Today, we are going to be looking into whether or not there is some validity to the Jonathan Majors and Meagan Good rumors. Are they dating or are they not? However, I do have to go in with this disclaimer that my videos are for entertainment purposes only. This is dealing with divination cards based on intuitive readings. So that means I'm reading off of the current energies. That means these things can, everything could change, or, a little something could be different because it's intuitive hits. I'm not going to have, it's not like I'm being fed this information directly from the people involved that I am reading on. So do not take it to heart. Do not take it as fact. This is all for entertainment purposes only. So this means, just enjoy it for what it is. And with that being said, hello, welcome back, my misfits. If you are new here, welcome, welcome. Grab a seat, get some tea, and enjoy the vibes. I'm going to get into this now that the disclaimers are out of the way, and we're going to get into this reading. This one I don't feel is going to be very long, but I've been wrong before. I'm okay with being wrong, okay? I know I am not a know it all, so I am okay with being wrong. So, right now, we're going to get into how Meagan Good feels about Jonathan Majors. Okay, I have a couple of things here that flips over. Okay, so I had like 8 cards. I'm gonna put these all back in the pile, and I'm gonna reshuffle this again and see what I get. What's really supposed to stick? Okay, I feel like I have to flip something. I think, yep. As soon as I flip something, what came out? So we have the Seven of Pentacles and Strength in reverse. How does Jonathan Majors feel about Make It Good? Excuse me. That wholly makes sense on his end for me. And let's see the energies between them. I feel like this one want to come out, but again, I don't read it until it falls on the table and it's flipped over. That's when I say it sticks. If it's flipped and it's sorry, you hear my dog. He's outside. He's doing his job. Okay, this kind of just fell. There's no romantic feelings here. Not surprised by that. I'm getting 1 second. Okay, so no surprise here. There's no love between them. I think this is just a creative thing. Maybe they're just enjoying each other's company. Maybe they're working on something together. I do feel for some reason that Megan feels okay. So there's some distaste about this for Megan. I don't know if it's because the rumors have come out. Maybe she was hoping it could have been kept quiet. I don't know if she was hoping that, it could have just been what it was. Maybe she was using him as a kind of like rebound. But there is also something here about the Six of Wands and the Empress in reverse here for him. I think, which is understandable. If you've seen my Jonathan Majors reading with Gwyneth Paltrow, I'll link it, up here somewhere where you can see it. that, of course, even with all of these rumors, he's just looking for something new. He's looking to move on. He doesn't want to be stuck in this position that he's in. He's looking to repair some things. So I think his team is definitely avidly at work and trying to kind of like launder his reputation because a lot is at risk. I just think Megan feels like it's not looking good on her part, if that makes sense. You also have the Five of Wands here. So, again, this could be some struggling between the teams, fighting to make it appear as something else. Like maybe it was supposed to be one thing, but it's coming out as another. I honestly, this doesn't really feel like PR. I wonder if this is just like, no, we were just enjoying each other's company, or we were like working together, or like we're friends. It doesn't feel like, I mean, again, I wouldn't be surprised if they do come out and say that this is a PR relationship, but to me, it just doesn't feel like. Oh, the fact that these is coming. Oh, all these is coming up in reverse. Oh, oh, okay. Yep. What I say? The fact that this comes up for Megan. Allegedly, she does not like how this is making her look. I don't think she likes how it's making her be perceived. I think she doesn't even want people to know that it's out here in the public like that. You also have the 11th house edge. Yep, friendship, group, creativity, community, humanity, hope, tribe, festivals, discovery, common goals, startups, rebellion, experimentation, the future. You do have two people here. I don't know if you can kind of see that. It's kind of like two people in like some kind of rock striation formation here together as well. You also have the telescope, so just like being watched. Mm, yeah, I think she would have been happy if it was kept under wraps. I don't think she liked that this got out there. Yep, rejuvenation is here. Background, family, home, comfort, cooking. I'm looking to change some things up because things in my life right now is not looking well. So I'm willing to get out the comfort zone. I'm willing to do what it takes, even if that means using you to get a bit of shine back, polish me up a little bit. The underlying energy here is also Neptune dreams, which is also in reverse. Neptune deals with imagination, memories, the subconscious, compassion, empathy, fantasies, escapism, enchantment, confusion, magic, etc. So, pretty interesting that that comes up as well. That that's the underlying energies. Let's see if we're going to get more clarity on this. We have unseating anxiety. We have victorious silence. And then we also have self destruction. So there's a lot of shadow cards here as well. The self destruction makes sense why it's here for him, Jonathan Majors. I'm not going to get into reading his energy because, again, I read him not too long ago and we kind of got his previous energy. He's still kind of going through that as well. So I don't think we're going to garner anything new. I will also say with this being an iceberg here and it says grounds of being, it makes me think you ever heard of that saying like tip of the iceberg or like still waters run deep. With this one, it just makes me think that there's more to this situation than that meets the eye. And again, to me, this doesn't feel like this was a PR relationship. I think, like, again, this may have been a friendship thing, or this was a I'm helping you out, or we're working together on something, or we were having a conversation on, like, well, how did you deal with, some kind of scandal? And I think somebody's team got carried away with it. Megan, again, doesn't like the way it's making her look. I think he is pretty. I'm not gonna say apathetic. I think he can understand why she would feel that way, but I think he's also kind of like, well, my hands are kind of tied at this point because I can't do anything else to piss people off. You get what I'm saying? Like I have to do what I can to revitalize my career, my reputation. I need you to spit shine me a little bit. You also have presence of absence. I don't know if you can see that one, but yeah. And chaotic return. Yeah, it's a chaotic return, all right. Who child? I just really want to get more clarity on why Megan is feeling this way. Why is Megan feeling this way? Queen of Clubs. Yeah, to me it just seems like I'm trying to protect my peace, and this isn't protecting my peace. Is Megan involved with somebody else? We also have the Two of Wands here. Okay, there's a couple of things that flipped over. We have the Judgment, and then the Knight of Swords, and then the Ace of Pentacles. It's funny, Pentacles keep coming up for her as well, but they're all in reverse. And for the Seven and the Ace to come up in reverse, because one means like a fresh start, a new beginning, some kind of new venture, and then you have a Seven of Cups, which means working on it. So to me, I feels like, is she feeling like renegotiating on something? Does she feels like reneging on some kind of promise here? I think there was something she was initially drawn to or wanted to do here, and now it's not happening. It's kind of hard to read the difference between like a business or a romantic relationship because they essentially read the same. They're so close in partnership. So I'm not sure if this is a romantic thing, but to me, this just really feels like this is something with business. Like maybe she was approaching him about doing something or working together. This it doesn't read romantic to me. And now I think she's just feeling like, oh, did I rush into that? Should I have waited? Is Megan Good and Jonathan Majors working together on something? Yep, High Priestess is coming out again to me. That, and then we also have the Justice in reverse, Hangman's, and then we also have the Death. Okay, it's a lot of major arcana that came over at the bottom. Okay, so you have the High Priestess, you have the Justice in reverse, you have the Hangman in reverse, you have the Fool in reverse, and then Death and Rebirth. So I wonder if she was approaching him about doing some kind of business career and maybe jumped the gun too early, and whether like pulling it off the table because now people have seen them together, or if she jumped the gun and wanting to hire him back because she believed that he was probably found innocent or something, and now she's finding herself in something she didn't want to be in. I think this is more of a business thing here. This doesn't read like misleading minds. And then we also have, oops, sorry guys, the chair. And then we also have leap of faith, which is going again. That's going into the fool, and then that chaotic return is here. I mean, to me, Megan hasn't fallen off, but I wonder if she feels like this was her way of kind of like getting back out there again to, put her name back out there. And besides being attached to her messy divorce that she recently had. But why am I studying again like these? Because we have the lovers, we had the Page of Cups in reverse. The only one that came upright was the lovers. Okay, and this came out as well. Yep, I'm gonna go with business venture. There was some kind of business deal, some kind of agreement. Whether that was a PR relationship or not, will let's time tell. But I think there was definitely some kind of agreement, some kind of business venture on the table. If it is still now, even because of all this conversation, this chatter that's going on, because again, I don't think Megan likes the way it's making her look like she's being used to rehabilitate his reputation, especially with this whole this allegation in the air that he isn't kind to black women, he doesn't date black women. It's kind of up there with that Michael B. Jordan kind of thing, and Lori Harvey. It kind of feels like that. But I wonder if that's kind of like the situation here. And now she's probably like, well, we was discussing of whether or not we was gonna do this or not. And now I'm like, I don't know if I still want to do it because it's not looking good for me. I'm gonna pull one last card and then I'm gonna wrap it up. Let's see what else we get here. Ninth house in reverse, seeking. So there is a lot of travel here as well, something moving, but the travel could be a mental travel as well. Just like I'm trying to get out of this head space or this mental space that I'm in, this emotional space that I'm in because it's starting to bleed over and affect other things. Again, everyone, our emotions influence and encourage us to do a lot of things. We are emotional beings, and that is okay. I am talking to you, my fellow Aquarians, my Geminis, my Libras. Like, well, Libra, I'm not really talking to y'all because y'all emotional anyway, don't matter. But my Aquarius and Geminis, it is okay. Tap into your emotions. We are emotional beings. I know it's a foreign feeling for you to understand emotions, but it's a thing. I don't know why I started talking about y'all in the middle of this reading, but whatever. But yeah, it could be an emotional, a mental state, and you feel like you have to travel forward from that. And I think they're both looking for that. Again, her and trying to move on because again, the last big thing we've heard about her was this whole thing where, she had that divorce with her husband and people were speculating and wondering what was going on with that. And then we have her and then it was like she posted some thirst traps, I guess you can say, and then now this. So it's pretty interesting. And there is definitely some risk in this, and I think she is starting to realize the risk. She probably didn't think it was going to be like this, and I think she's starting to realize the risk. I don't know if it's still on the table of whether they're going to do a PR relationship or whether, this was a work thing that they were, potentially discussing. I don't know if it's still on the table. I think that's yet to be said. That it's up in the air from here, but yeah. And then we also have Chiron healing. See, they're both looking to heal from something, and I don't. Again, this could also be they could potentially just been hooking up, guys. Adults do that. Like people do that. You hook up. Thanks for the good time. Can we put another appointment on the calendar and I'll see you next week or something? I mean, it is what it is. But yeah, this just reads more like business. And again, who's to say adult activities can be a business as well? Okay. OnlyFans, anyone? So with that, I'm gonna wrap this up here because I'm not gonna get any more. And you let me know what you all think this is going on between Jonathan Majors and Meagan Good, and whether you think they were discussing a potentially relationship where they just fooling around, or are they potentially discussing a project that they could have been working on to kind of like revitalize both of their careers, but they were seen out, and now this is the running narrative. So yeah, let me know what you think down in the comments. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, give it a thumbs down. Subscribe if you would like to see more videos like this, and share if you care. And with that, I will see you all in the next video. Bye.